Today is Tuesday, March 7th, and man, we're getting started. We have broke ground today on Project Alma Verde. That's just kind of what we're calling it right now. But so this is the back entrance of the property, and this is where the contenedor is going to be. He's got a nice clear view of the quebrada already. That's the dog's first time over here. Look at that. Good job, Gigi. So this is the property on the side right here along the street. So this is just like a little wedge. Let's go check out what has been done today. Wow, see, things start taking shape as soon as you start moving some dirt and trees. And let's post this. So this is the back of the site right here. So there's a post right there. And then we got this tree that's technically, I think, on the other side of the property line. It's kind of like right in the middle. Right in the middle of the property line. So yeah, that's a good feature because I mean that tree's pretty awesome. Definitely gonna provide shade, but this will be the back route to get onto the property. Little easement. Yeah, so this is definitely the lowest part of the lot, and we're looking at placing the corner of the container right here along the fence line with a little bit of space, but also some space here in the back. So I'm thinking ideally it's gonna be up here more. So at least, I don't know, 7 to 10 meters back from the back of the property line. Because that quebrada looks like that could be crazy. So we probably want the water coming down the side here and along the side away from the container. Or we can actually capture it and use it right here. Either way, we do not want to put the container all the way back to the back of the property line because we can even park cars back there if we do it smart. Damn, this has way more slope than I remember. This is a little quebrada and it's coming from the neighbor's driveway, so that may not be like that forever. But you can almost take advantage of that and make like a bioswale right here. Capture the water, bring it along this edge of the property. So during the rainy season, you can actually have like, you know, a little water feature along the side here, just like a little quebrada. Interesting. Yeah, so initial thoughts, damn, this was like just one day of work. So we got a lot done in one day. They cleared it out a lot, and now it's kind of starting to take shape. So I can see why it's going to be necessary to spend some time just like sitting here on the site and checking stuff out. Yeah, this is really cool though. Things are happening really quickly here at this project, and it's going to be top secret for a bit. And that's because real hustle is moving in silence, and we need to make sure we get everything moving and we don't run into too many obstacles in this project, because I'm going to be moving back and forth from the US. And but again, this is another move to be an investor. Tons of progress. Looks like they're going to be doing something different. I think they're going to be building up the entrance here, because they got a whole bunch of dirt piled up back here. But man, this actually looks way bigger now. This looks way bigger now that it's actually been graded a bit. And it goes down quite a bit, so there's going to be a lot of landscaping we need to do, but there's a lot of space here, a lot of space to do some cool stuff. This is the entrance, now full of tierra. Where are you chicas going? Hey, venga! I don't think we're going to be opening this gate anytime soon. Blah! Yeah, so we're going to see. I have to talk to him too. See if we can keep a couple of these teca trees in here. This one's definitely gonna have to go up here as we level off this part of the pad. So I think we're gonna level this whole part down. Más nivel. Get rid of this tree, but I think the ones on the edge, this one over here, we'll keep. So behind the tractors, potential home site number 1. And then we have potential home site number 2. About 10 to 12 meters away. Put it kind of right in this area. So we're gonna see how much of these teca trees we can keep, because we're obviously gonna have to reforest this with some different trees. But it'd be cool to have some mature trees here to start out. It's a little bit of shade. I didn't want them to take this tree out over here, so that's kind of too bad, but that's what happens when they start the project when you're not on site. So we need somebody here all the time. I mean, more than anything, this is not a huge project cost-wise, but I see it as a stepping stone. So an opportunity to just learn how things work here, working with the Muni, getting the water letter, having to get the letter for the electricidad. So there's a lot of things you have to do, and if I really have intentions on someday purchasing property here in the future, this is a perfect place to start, and minimizing risk, maximizing the return, and more than anything, it's just giving me a little slice of heaven, and being able to work with some really cool people that have the same intentions on creating a space for recovery, for healing, space for healing. So I'm gonna put lots of plants in here. It's gonna be a lot of work. Looking forward to it though. This is a blank slate. All right, so that's just a wrap for today. I just came to get some progress videos, take a couple drone shots just so I have different phases of the project as we work our way through, and also just to kind of identify some areas and some things we want to save, like some particular trees, or there's some areas along the sides of the property that already have some organic matter and plant life living there. So I think that's going to help to facilitate growth. So we want to kind of secure and keep those areas and minimize the size of this parking lot. So, but yeah, it's just exciting to get started. Sometimes you just gotta dive in with both feet. It's about 3 o'clock and I'm just getting back to the property after a long day of work at the river trail. And it looks like the container arrived just a couple hours ago. And we finally got the backhoe here, getting the container off. And so we can kind of roughly place it. And I think we're gonna have a better sense of how much space we're working with once we get it on the ground. But we have a mock-up of where we want it, and we're trying to retain the back of the site for a future home. And so we're trying to see if we can't do that and still have it segmented into 2 parts. Buenas. ¿Estás feliz? Alright, the container's here. This is the contenedor. Alright, we are now officially inside of the container. Made it inside the container. It's on the property. This project is actually underway. Things are happening right now. Come on, Coco, venga. Coco. Venga. Coco doesn't like it. No te gusta, Coco. Thanks again for watching this episode of the Free Range Squad. Until our next adventure, pura vida.